Hi, Gerrit. Welcome in our podcast today. We're going to talk a bit about dairy beverages. Would it be possible for our listeners that you introduce yourself a little bit and the company of Wollenhaupt, so that people know who you are?
My name is Gerrit van Santen. I'm working in the food industry all more than 30 years, so for a long time. Worked for distributors, and I have gathered there a lot of experience in different food industries, also dairy, of course. I work now for 3 years for the company Wollenhaupt, Vanille GmbH. That's a family owned company, already started in 1881 in Hamburg, yeah, with distributing and selling tea and vanilla. Yeah, so they have a very long history in vanilla. Um, they are changed in 1996 to Rheinbeck to expand their business from Hamburg. They came from Hamburg to Rheinbeck. In 2019, the two companies split. We have Wollenhaupt Tea GmbH now and Wollenhaupt Vanille GmbH. Wollenhaupt Vanille GmbH just this last year in May entered the new building and production facilities in Gallien. That's the old border Germany and East Germany.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for this introduction. Um, I would like to ask you a couple of questions in regards to development. Obviously, vanilla is a product that is quite precious for the buyers. Um, do you see that cost plays an important role when developing products for the dairy industry?
I don't think that cost is the most important factor. Yeah, it's one of the major factors, of course, in be able to selling your products. But I think that quality, yeah, supply security, special for vanilla, is also very important points. And you don't need to you not underestimate those factors also, because quality is now very important next to that you have all your certificates. Yeah, that's more important than only the price. Yeah, special vanilla, because there are so big fluctuations in price, in quality. You can buy a product from 100 euro, what's too expensive, and can buy a product now for $250, what's even low cost compared to the quality. So vanilla is always important to have a sample and know the quality you're buying. Yeah, and then you are able to judge if the price compare with competition is right.
Yeah, so how does your company deal with those kind of things? Is it
Yeah, we
how do
what we
you
are
deal with the
doing is that,
pricing?
of course, we are buying directly in the source. Yeah, we are not buying only for in one country, but we buy all over the world our vanilla. That's in Uganda, that's in Mexico, that's in Tahiti, that's in Indonesia, Papua New Guinea. Yeah, so we can select there the right qualities, but also you see sometimes a big difference in price between the countries. Also, when it's planifolia, when you look at prices now in Uganda, they are a lot lower than in Madagascar at the moment, and even the quality is similar or better in Uganda. So that's important for our customers also to know. That's not always good to sell Bourbon vanilla, yeah, because that limits you a lot to one source, and that's Madagascar Comorin, and you don't have any other choices. So when you develop a product, yeah, look at taste and quality, but not only at Bourbon, because I think then you could make a mistake long term.
It sounds very interesting, and in a way, it is quite a complex game, I guess, that Wollenhaupt has to play in setting the stocks and
Yeah.
de-risking.
So for sourcing, you need a lot of experience, and that's learned because a lot of companies trading vanilla in the Western world went broke because they could not survive several crises. So you must be very keen in buying, yeah, and not take too big risks, and um, that's important to be over the year long-term solid producer or a seller of vanilla. And we have in the source. It's important to have long-term relations. Yeah, that they know which quality we want. Yeah, and we our partners in the countries we are doing business with are often already over 30 years we have a relation with them. So they know the demand, and that's, I think, for this product is very important because in Madagascar, 14,000 farmers producing, say, about 2,000 tons of vanilla. Yeah, so it's difficult to have a constant quality and to select the right farmers to work with. There you need to have a lot of expertise.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. I think it's very interesting to listen to you and how Wollenhaupt is actually dealing with the different attributes that impact price. So the long history of sourcing, the spreading the risk over different countries of origin. Um, so I think that's very helpful. Is there one last comment that you would like to make to the listeners, where you say, okay, this is something that really needs to
Yeah,
get across?
yeah. I think when you look at price and a good possibility to source for customers, yeah, special the small medium sized enterprises, yeah, is yeah actually through the internet. Yeah, when you have a reliable business to business website, as one today started, I think it could be important because more and more people are oriented on the internet. Yeah, and you can, because the customers have the possibility to have a sample very quickly. Yeah, they can, after they receive the sample, very quickly look if the price is okay or not. Yeah, and I think the prices on the website are very competitive. Yeah, so
Yes.
they are not different from even what bigger suppliers are paying. Yeah, of course, for 1 kilogram you pay more, or for 2 kilograms. That's logic, but it's not a very big difference. Yeah, and so they have the opportunities to develop competitive products also, and I think that's
Yeah.
the strength. And when we know which customer is buying, we know which quality they need, and we will supply that quality.
Well, I think this is a conversation. We're closing the conversation, Gerrit.
Yes.
Um, thank you very much for your time and efforts. And we are working together already, but I look forward to continue our working together. I think vanilla is an ingredient that will always be in the food industry. It is. You can find it in all different types of food. So we're really excited with our collaboration. Thank you very much.
From also from my side. So till now, it's working perfect.